Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project Magnetic Reversal News, Shinrin Yoku, and Yurt Life, bringing you a grand solar minimum update Sunday, February 25th, around 6:30 p.m. Mountain Time 2024. One of the world's biggest cities may be just months away from running out of water. Keep calm. It's boom time. Cross-country storm to hit the northwest with severe weather before heading east. And once it reaches the east, thunderstorms with hail and 65-mile-per-hour winds will be possible. Take a look at the storm dropping in right now into Washington State, into Oregon and Idaho, western Montana overnight. Monday through Tuesday, it's going to move east and bomb out here on the East Coast Thursday. So heed the warning, big storm coming, and then look right behind it, another one. Another system that will bring even heavier snow to the Sierras here and the Four Corners region by next weekend. Significant winter storm to impact the western U.S. into Tuesday. A strong winter storm will move into the northwest on Sunday and progress into the northern Rockies and Great Basin on Monday, bringing heavy mountain snow and dangerous travel conditions. Heed the warnings. Snowfall will become heavy at times with rates of 1 to 2 inches per hour. Strong winds will lead to areas of blowing snow and reduced visibility. You can see high wind warnings in the center of the country, winter storm watches and warnings all over the west. Take a look at the seismic picture. Not much going on. Most recent quake just kicked off 3.4 in Alaska. A little bit of increased activity on the west coast there, but overall, all is quiet. What do we got going on here? 5.4 in Kyrgyzstan. Keeping a close eye on the Reykjanes Peninsula as the eruption there is imminent. Seismicity has dropped off, so it's just a matter of when. And let's take a look. Given the impending eruption within the next few days, Iceland's Met Office published the most likely scenarios of the eruption to occur. And what do they say? That goes nowhere. Recent model calculations reflect that approximately 5 million cubic meters of magma has been accumulated in the magma reservoir under Svartsengi as of the 22nd of February. Therefore, the possibility of an imminent eruption in the area of Sundanuka crater row is highly likely. Volcanologists estimate about 8 to 13 million cubic meter of magma to be erupted in this next one. And as we showed you the chart yesterday, here we are with inflation number 4, up, up, and away. Actually, that is a pretty old chart there. Yesterday's chart was much more recent, and we have surpassed the amount of magma that is in the magma chamber currently that kicked off the rest of the eruptions there. Space Weather News Update. Coronal hole has now passed us by, as well as that seismic alert. That is gone. Let's take a look at the latest HMI intensity, and you can see that giant sunspot is still basically facing directly towards Earth, at least for the next day or so. We are in the strike zone. Now, the large sunspot has produced some activity today, a low-level M flare of pretty long duration there, M 2.1 coming from that active region. All of the flares coming from active region 3590, which we are still on alert. Let's take a look at the sunspot summary there. We are still have an X flare alert because AR 3590 is beta, gamma, delta, which means there's pretty complex positive and negative mixing in the umbral cores there. And as we can see, has produced 3 X flares, including the largest X flare of this solar cycle, X 6.3. None of them have produced coronal mass ejections. So this baby is firing blanks. That's good news for Earth. Now, one of the world's biggest cities may be just months away from running out of water, and we're talking about Mexico City. Years of abnormally low rainfall, longer dry periods, and high temperatures have added stress to a water system already straining to cope with increased demand. Authorities have been forced to introduce significant water restrictions on the water pumped from reservoirs. It's terrible. People just can't get water. Alejandro Gomez has been without proper running water for more than 3 months. Sometimes it comes on for an hour or two, but only a small trickle, barely enough to fill a couple of buckets. Then nothing more for many days. So bad things happening in Mexico City, and our hearts and prayers go out to them, and we're praying for rain. Bad news, pills sold nationwide contain poison, according to the FDA. The good news is that they have announced it. So if you have any of this Tejo root, or what is this supplement? Brazil seed supplement, I would get rid of it. Dietary supplement products sold across the nation are being recalled as they have been found to contain a poisonous plant, posing serious health risks to those who've purchased the pills. The FDA reports online that GA Mart, DBA, and H and Natural is voluntarily recalling 2 lots of its H and Natural Tejo root 10-gram pills alongside 2 lots of H&H Natural Brazil seed, the 0.167 gram seed sold to consumers nationwide. They have been found via random testing to contain yellow oleander. Now, this is a poisonous plant native to Mexico and Central America, and ingesting this plant can lead to neurological, gastrointestinal, and cardiovascular adverse health effects that may be severe or even fatal in some cases. So this is important, and you don't want to die. And that's a boom to knowledge. Please share this video as we are shadow banned. We need your help to grow. Become a Patreon, support the work we do, and watch all of our podcasts in one place, commercial free. Be safe. We love you, and we'll see you all at the San Luis Valley Seed Exchange, March 30th and 31st in Moffett, Colorado.